Hello everybody and welcome back. It's Creative Redundancy back again, also known as CR. Welcome to this late night chit chat here. Or it might still be evening, depending where you are. Or it might be late. So, like always, I'm not an expert in survivalism or preparedness, just one that uses the skill and knowledge gained to make improvements overall and try to make a better future starting today. Now, this stream slash replay is about things going on and around, and to appreciate things. Because, well, sometimes a thank you and being thankful for things can go a long way. So I do realize at this time of the stream that I'm recording that there is actually a bunch of live streams going on and all this other stuff. So I do appreciate people that can drop by even for a minute or two. And I want to welcome into the room here, Third World Prepper. Hello. Hi. How's it going? Hopefully you're doing alright. Thank you for taking the time to drop in. I appreciate it. So yeah, like I was saying, I do realize that there's actually other streams going on right now. I was done delayed the stream, and I'm like, whatever. I'll work with it. So, I guess if I see people dropping in, then I'll know why. So let me whip up the intro here, like always. Boom! Sears in the house. What is up, everybody? So, if anyone hasn't seen my earlier live stream, which is right before this one, because actually this, I usually leave the late night chit chat streams as unlisted, but I think this one I'll actually put in a playlist. But for anyone that hasn't seen my last live stream, it'll explain this and this. So, yeah, enough said. I don't want to bore people with details, but let's just say I'm wearing a sling. Enough said. So, hopefully everyone's doing okay out there. Hopefully not injured like me. But things happen, of course, right? As careful as we are, as prepared as we are, sometimes things just slip up, I just say. Whether or not it's intentional or accidental, it doesn't matter because it already happened. So, what they say, once bitten, twice shy. Hopefully learn for the next time. Try not to make the same mistakes again and all that stuff. Just give me a sec here. It's quite difficult when you're injured to do certain things, let's just say so. I gotta be a little bit more careful. Hello, serving from my home. Hello. I'm trying not to move my wrists too much. Give it a little bit of time to heal up and stuff. So I'm actually holding my hand up and waving by actually turning my body. Trying to not do so much if I don't have to. I do have a coffee with me actually. Not sponsored, but I am Canadian. I know, I do drink coffee at night. Yeah. But anyways, hopefully everyone's doing alright. And I do appreciate everyone dropping in. So things that are going on and around, I guess. Now, I am, and I've said before, I am not American. I'm Canadian. Yes, I have a maple leaf. It's not Stars and Stripes, but it is a maple leaf, and it's red. Ooh, red. And I know that Thanksgiving in the US is this week. You know, the day before Black Friday and the 3-4 days before Cyber Monday. And well, Canadian Thanksgiving was last month. I had my turkey fill last month. But, and regardless if you celebrate Thanksgiving or not, you know, take the time right now if you can, which I will right now, and, you know, to be more thankful about things that are going on, at least the positive things that are going on, and maybe be thankful that things don't get worse at times too. Yeah, and how lucky you are to be around and stuff like that. Because I know for me, I'm thankful for the support, the encouragement from people, the people I get to see from you guys, the family and friends in the real world, that really make it, you know, make you remember why the, you know, the true meaning of life and the meaning and purpose of going on and, like I said, trying to create a better future today. So I'll give just a quick moment for all that. And for those no longer with us at this time, may their stories live on in the ones that they touched. So I just wanted to say that real quick. You know, hashtag thanks. And maybe you're subscribed to some of these channels, but I know that a few people are doing kind of give back to the community thing, fundraising and stuff like that, so you can go check that out. I'll try to remember to link in something. I didn't have a chance to find the link earlier, but I'll add it in there. And if you can maybe not be able to support with monetary, right, funds, you know, understandable, but maybe drop by, show some of that channel support. Encourage them to do this positive thing, you know, this positive community stuff and all that stuff. And I'll remember to try to link it in there, or I'll put it in screen in. I have to go back into my history and take a look. I didn't quite have time to get it up for this before the live stream, but it will be available after the live stream. Or either the link will be there right away, and or the end screen will be there as soon as it finishes processing, where I can actually add it in. So let me welcome here Ruby Slippers here. Hello. Thank you for taking the time to drop in. I appreciate it. And welcome everyone. I appreciate everyone dropping in, taking the time to drop in on this late night chit chat with CR here. Hopefully you guys are all good, doing okay. Hello, Daskai. Hello. Hello. Thank you for taking the time to drop in the stream. And of course, like always, I appreciate anyone that drops by and checks out the replay. You know, like I've always said, I enjoy these live streams at times just because the interactivity is so associated with it. The real-time interactivity. Being able to talk to you guys. Kind of almost like you're right here. Or at least I can see the words on the screen and on the chat. As I wear this sling here. Oh, I've been wearing this sling all day. But yeah, that's in the previous live stream, so you can go check that out if you want to. It's about 20 minutes, so it's not too long. Explains everything, which I won't go into detail so much in this one. So I'll probably go for a bit. That's why I actually have the coffee, because I'm actually gonna go for a bit. Let's just say I was supposed to actually not be live streaming. I was actually gonna be releasing static videos, you know, normal videos, but at the moment I can't, or not really. So I need some time in that case to recover. So, but the live stream, well, it's a little bit easier, because I don't have to work so much at it. Type in a few things, add some links in, some end screens, I'm good. Versus taking the time to edit for static or normal video that I usually would do. You know, cut this, paste this, finalize, render this, and stuff like that. Lots of clicking, and I don't want to type too much right now. I can, but I don't want to. I'm trying to ease off on it. So I've been one-handed typing and stuff like that. It kind of sucks, but it is what it is, I guess. And I'm grateful that it wasn't worse for me. So let me welcome you into the room here. Grumpy Old Man Does Prepping, which formerly had a different channel, but I do appreciate you coming by, and good evening to you too. No, that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Just drop a quick drop hi, hello, you know, that's cool. Makes me always remember that, you know, you're taking the time to drop by, and for me, you're taking that time. Time's precious nowadays. I mean, I could go on and on about the time, which I probably will, because, well, I got nothing but time right now, so. You know, we all might just have 24 hours a day, and minus 7-8 hours of sleep. That hour, 30 minutes of shower, 30 minutes to get ready, 30 minutes again to eat throughout the day and stuff like that. I mean, doesn't leaves you maybe about 15, 14, 13 hours to do something, and that's not including work or school or anything like that. So, you know, I do always appreciate people coming by as much or as little as they can, because even though it's just minutes, even seconds, those seconds and minutes, just like the little things, add up over time. And I want to welcome you into the room here with a special prop, which I'm gonna go get right here. Tell me Rev for M Puppy Breath. Just kidding. Hello, M Puppy Breath. Hi. I know. I wish I should just put this guy on my shoulder here. Just kidding. Hello. Thank you, M Puppy Breath, for coming by. I appreciate it. Yes, always nice to see you too. Thank you for coming in. And I want to welcome into the room here, Heat Seeker Bus. Thank you for swinging by, driving on over, metaphorically speaking. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. So, as I have a sip of coffee here, yes, Grumpy Old Man Does Prepping used to be Wolf's Den No BS Reviews. You know, there's details behind all what happened and stuff like that, but, you know, things happen. It's always nice to see people come back. It is. Especially coming back and doing videos again and stuff like that. You know, I can understand taking a break, you know, or maybe you have to, because you don't have a choice, because, oh, you have a camera or phone and it stops working, battery dies, which happened to me. I have the smartphone, it's dead. It's not taking a charge. So I ran up on those recharge cycles for it, so it's gone. You know, and Let's say if you're recording a video with something like that, you might have to wait a bit before you can get a new one. So I always understand when people that take a break, either because they have to, and they have no choice because they don't have anything to record with, or because, well, real world stuff. To me, the real world's always gonna trump this kind of virtual world. It's nice to see people, talk to people, chat with people, but sometimes real world, your own situation comes first at times. Not saying that other things are not important, but sometimes priorities, right? Ah, I see, Grumpy. Hmm. Yeah. So, just give me a second, just checking. Okay. I was just seeing how many people are in the room here. And like I said, I do appreciate everyone coming by because actually there's other live streams going on, and I'm pretty sure, for most people, you'll see, for most people, especially as you channel support and subscribe to more channels, obviously. The thing is, and I probably could do a whole live stream about it, but about this whole overlap of live stream times. It's hard to come by and support and give that time to support XYZ channel, whatever, stream and stuff like that. I try to come in as much as I can. It's hard sometimes. I'm trying to do stuff too, of course, right? Trying to multitask. Maybe I'm only in for 5 minutes this time around, but maybe next time if I have more time, I can be in for the whole show, stay in for hours, just because, well, I can allocate that time this time. But then there's other times where you can't allocate that time, and priorities first, whatever it is. Whether or not you're getting the children into bed, or getting ready for work, getting ready for school, finishing homework, finishing an assignment, working on that novel that you're writing. Yeah, maybe working on a backpack of some sort, whatever it is. Regardless, or you're canning something, working on this garden, which isn't happening for me right now because it's snowing outside. Well, not snowing outside, but there's snow outside. And luckily enough, it's been warmer out. Which, people see it, oh, it's so warm out. Yeah, well, those uh, freeze and thaw cycles during this time of year, well, are usually associated in the spring, where daytime temperatures are above freezing and falls below freezing overnight. Yeah, those can wreak havoc on people at times. Yeah, because I'm a prime example right now. I don't even want to lift my arm right now. I just have it's on a swing right now. But yeah. Yeah, yeah, I would figure it's cold out. It's colder out west. I mean, out west. It's colder out east right now. I was watching the Weather Network, so, and you know, just tuning in, and I'm like, I think it's like what, -20 out there, isn't it, heat seeker? It's in the minus teen range, I think, for sure, in most parts. I don't know. I'm not exactly sure where you live, but I'm assuming it's in the teens. That's in Celsius, and that's what, maybe close to 0 Fahrenheit, give or take. I'm trying to, yeah, maybe around the 0 Fahrenheit mark for you guys in the US. And go with the F. Not that F. I meant the Fahrenheit. That F. Just saying. Let me have a sip here. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, I was supposed to be doing shooting video. That was the intention. I wasn't actually planning to do a live stream, but like I said, it's kind of hard to edit video with one hand, especially when it's your non-mouse hand. Yeah, try working that mouse or that scroll or whatever on your laptop if you want to edit. I mean, I guess on a smartphone when you have a touch screen, that's a little bit different, but you know, yeah. So I've decided, nah, no. Those static videos, I've waited long enough to do them. I can wait a couple extra days, give me some time to recuperate a bit. But since I'm not doing a lot static or a normal video, I'm like, well, better time than any to do a live stream, you know. Because if anyone's wondering, and I guess I'll put that out right now, I haven't replied in a lot of comments in a little bit, because usually I can reply on the comments quite quickly. As I type at, whatever, 70, 80 words per minute, whatever. But one-handed typing, let's just say I'm not too fast. But who knows, maybe I can adapt and get better at one-handed typing. Or that famous thumb typing. I think there's actually like a contest or a world record for that kind of stuff too. For like texting and stuff like that. Hello, Lacey J. Thank you for taking the time to come by. And I think I do have a live stream prop for you too. Oh yeah, I do indeed. Hold on. Just let me get it out here real quick here. I don't want to show it all, but you'll get the idea. Yeah, just for you, Lacey J. Yes. I do have something. So. Yes, I've gotten better at the live stream props. I like to welcome people in, because, like I said, I've always said, and I've said it in different live streams and such, you guys are more than just a number out there for me, or a channel name, XYZ ABC channel. There's real people behind that, and as such, treat them like real people. You know, like I would treat people in the real world, people I would see locally and stuff like that. So I try to welcome everyone as much as I can. Yeah, I'm familiar with Filmora. I've heard about it. I haven't personally used it, but I have heard about it. Alright, Heatseeker. Alright, so let's see. That should be about 19 hours from now. About 19 hours from now. At this time. So let's see. 5 Eastern, 5 Eastern, 2 Pacific. So I think it should be... Wait, let me think about that. No, wait, let me correct myself here about the time. Let's see, 5 Eastern. Yeah, actually I am right. It is about 19 hours from now. Or 18 and a half now, because that's actually coming to the bottom of the hour now. So let me welcome into the room here, Rush Creek Survival. Hello, thank you for taking the time to drop by, as I try to wave with one hand without turning my hand too much. My left side's not too bad, but my right side, that's a different thing. And like I said, there's a live stream about that, so you can check that out and see exactly what went down, and some other things. And something to really keep in mind. Alright, Heatseeker, I'll catch you later, man. Thank you for taking the time to drop in. I appreciate it. I know you're gonna drive on off here, metaphorically speaking. Right, take care. Nice to see you again. Oh, thanks. Oh, that's what you use, Grumpy? Oh, okay, I see. Well, regardless of what I was using, if I'm using it on a desktop or a laptop, well, I still have to manipulate it, cut and paste, and move things and slide things. I haven't really been messing around today. And like I said, that's why I haven't replied to any of the comments. Well, most of the comments. I have replied to some of the comments from the previous live stream, but that's about it. There are videos I put up earlier in the week. I haven't replied to some of them, let alone give a love heart or a thumbs up, just because I'm just like, I'm like, I don't want to type right now. I do not want to type right now. And if I do, it's I'm taking a lot of time doing it. So something that would usually take me like 10 seconds to do is taking me a full minute to do. That's if I know what to say right away. Sometimes I don't. Just give me a second. I have a sip of coffee here real quick. That's cool. So let me welcome into the room here, Kentucky Survival. Hello. I'm trying to wave, but I'm waving by just turning. So I'm trying not to use my wrists too much right now. And if anyone's not aware, well, check the last live stream. The previous one right before this one. It'll explain everything. So, and it'll explain why I'm not typing so much. Because usually, I actually would type in at the same time with the live stream to welcome people because, well, I want to. I can't be bothered this time. So, not making excuses, but it is a reason. Oh, hey, thanks for the way back, man. Actually, Kentucky heat seeker bus already took off, unfortunately. So, yes. Thanks, Kentucky. Yeah, but heat seeker bus already took off. He's probably already gone. He is doing a live stream tomorrow in about 18 and a half hours from now, at the time when I'm saying this. 5 p.m. Eastern. So 2 Pacific. So I'll try to drop in on that, show him some support, see what's up. So, and again, you know, I appreciate everyone's support, as little as or as much as it is. You know, I appreciate anyone that can come by. I appreciate it, because no one, to be honest, I mean, if you really think about it, no one needs to really come by, but they want to. You want to come by. You know, maybe just for a quick hi, give that thumbs up, as they always say. You know, show a little bit of channel support. You know, it's always nice. So I'm always thankful about that because, well, just because I am. And appreciate the little things, as they say. I could have sworn he said 5 p.m. Yeah. Never mind. I should just waited for the chat to go by a little bit longer. So, forget what I just said. Because I should have read the chat as it just popped up. But yes, p.m. Yeah. Like I said, about 18 and a half hours from now. So. So if anyone's wondering, let me see if I can point right here. Right. Yeah, right there. That's just a hook. If anyone's wondering, I do like to hang things because I've also realized about the organization, and I have a live stream about that, and I probably could talk about that more, but I won't go into great detail in this. But I'm trying to get a little bit more organized for two reasons, really. Because as you acquire more, especially in this preparedness community, sometimes organization can start lacking. And you have a lot of stuff, but it's not well organized, so in a time of need, you're not using the time as good as you can. So your deployment of whatever it is isn't as fast as it could be. So, like example, a first aid kit. Oh, yes, I'll actually mention that as a first aid kit as an example, just because I'm injured. So, that's something I've learned. I try to allow my first aid kits to be fairly easy to access, not too long. You know, maybe within 10 seconds, because you just might need that. And when you need it the most, right, you don't want to be fumbling too much, because you might be injured, or something that would be a piece of cake normally is taking you way more time, and it's way more painful. Yeah. I know this morning when I was getting coffee and all that stuff, and I'm like, for things that would have took me like not even 5 minutes to do and start doing, it took me so much longer. I'm like, oh, yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Grumpy old man does prepping. You know, I mean, honestly, you wanna have this stuff so you're more prepared, of course. You know, nothing wrong with that. But sometimes you gotta always remember that organization too. And like, I have a live stream talking about that. You know, you know, hoarding versus prepping, or hoarding and prepping. And there's a fine line between them. You know, I would just say on a scale of 0 to 10 here, if 0 was the room or place is completely empty, to 10 where it's all the way in the room or place is packed all the way to the ceiling and no single person can come into that room. I am probably at a 4 on that scale. So I try to open up some space and all that stuff. Because the more I try to use that vertical space, stuff that you would hear on these organization channels out there and stuff like that. And I am subscribed to some of them. Just to, learn to be more organized. I mean, it's good to be prepared, but try to be organized too with it. So, in that time of crisis, it's like that, ready to go, and just bang, you can just get it out, and you know, it's not any trouble, or it's a slight inconvenience versus, you know, something like just pretending, where is it? I can't find it, and doing the whole freak out thing, when a little bit of time throughout the year and preparing it beforehand can make a big difference. So you're a little bit more calmer because for the situation that just randomly happened or whatever, you got something to kind of help you with it, if that makes sense. Okay, I see. Grumpy. Okay, okay. Okay, Kentucky. I mean, I got stuff laying around too, and you know, as a person that likes to create a lot, and I'm using the word create a lot with an EH, right? EH, because I do like to create a lot. People always ask me if I'm American. I'm like, no. I talk in Celsius, and I don't like hockey. So, enough said. But yeah, I'm lost my train of thought. But anyways, let's see. Oh yeah, quality and quantity. Sometimes there's a thin line as well. Yep, yep, true. Very true. Very true. Very true. So I tried to adjust my swing here. It's because him so organized. I have so many different ones. I'm talking. I think you're talking about kits or whatever, right, Kentucky? I think that's what you're meaning. But it's good that you keep trying to get organized. I think it helps. It helps, and it really draws you away from, you know, this H word towards the P word, and be more prepared. Because I see that a lot where it's just like, and at times I can bring up stories and stuff like that where I'm like, thank goodness I had this where I could deploy this fast, because if I had to take that extra time and hassle and all that stuff to get it out there and ready to use and go at that time, for that situation, I would have been like kind of, you know, more stressed about it. My heart rate would have been elevated and stuff like that. Whereas I'm just trying to remain calm, you know. I still have control, even though something randomly happened or whatever. And the thing is, things like that can happen. I mean, I've seen that out of nowhere. And it does happen. I mean, I could probably do a whole video or a live stream talking about that, but I mean, I've seen that. Even, not just recently, but from times before, you know, earlier in my life and stuff like that. You know, where it's just like, you know, literally it changes from like, you know, if I'm using apples and oranges as a metaphor, literally it changed from an apple to an orange real fast, and got really, or changed from an apple to a lemon real fast, and the situation got really sour real quick. You're just like, what just happened? It just came out of nowhere. You know, I'm not saying that everything's like that, but sometimes things can happen really quickly. Yeah, exactly, Grumpy Old Man. It is a battle. A battle that we can all win! Or at least get better at. Hmm. Slow your roll. Okay. That's something I should have remembered yet last night. Slow down. Try not to be so much in a rush, let's just say. Alright, thank you, Puppy Breath. I appreciate the channel support and all the support. Not just the comments and all that stuff, but actually dropping by. I appreciate it. Thank you, Puppy Breath. Yeah. I got no idea, eh? Hello, Alyssa. as I wave with like one hand, and then I have to turn my body. Yeah, because I don't want to turn my wrist too much. I was gonna do. Oh yeah, I see, I see. Yeah, well, that's a good way of doing it. I'm kind of seeing it too, right? Maybe these things could have helped you at that time or whatever, but since you've acquired more, and they're probably not in a current state that could be useful, you're putting it back into a useful state by offering it to someone else so they can have a chance to start, you know, something good in a positive direction, if that makes sense. That's good. That's good. And I've seen that too from other channels and stuff like that. You know, giving back, paying it forward back to the community, you know, and supporting, you know, and all that stuff. That's awesome, by the way. You know, hashtag thanks. Yes, Alyssa, I did. There's a preview. I'm not going to go into great detail because, well, you can go check out that live stream, which is right before this one in order, I guess. So it's right before this one. Because this one I'll actually leave. Usually I leave my late night streams as unlisted, but I think I will actually leave this as public this time around. Just because certain little things I'm saying in this one. Hey, thanks, Grumpy. So, as I just checking right here. Seeing how much time went by. I see I'm already at the 45-minute mark. You know, it's always true what everyone says about live streaming. It goes fast. They're just like, oh, it's only been 10 minutes, right? No, it's been like 2 hours already. Or whatever. And those test streams sometimes go for like 30 minutes minimal. Just because you're talking to people and people come in and stuff like that. Alright, hey, thanks, Alyssa. I appreciate it. You know what? You know what? I don't... As I try to do it here. Oh, this hurts right now. Because I think... Why not? I don't usually add a lot on channel monitors, but I changed it for you, Grumpy. Because I know, you know, I appreciate the support. Like-minded individuals and stuff like that. And you know. So, of course, like always, anyone that hasn't checked out some of these channels, especially, I know some of you don't have content or whatever, but some that do have content, you know, you want to go check out the content. Go check it out. Give them some support. Check out a video. Support them. Increase their number if you can. And stuff like that, so. Smurf, right? Yeah. I'm trying to remember these Smurf names now. Besides these other more common ones. Yeah, whatever. But yes, you look good in blue, man. Blue brings out your eyes, or at least brings out the channel name. And I don't mind having more channel monitors. People that'll kind of give me support if things get out of control. Now, usually I don't have an issue with it. But let's say if I was on like a different device, a mobile device or whatever, it would help. That I know. It's one thing to see your chat on a bigger display. It's totally different seeing it on your little smaller display on your smartphone. Of course, the chat can go by fast and stuff like that, so I appreciate it. Alright, Pataki, thank you for taking the time to drop in. I appreciate it very much. So, actually, that reminds me. I should have did it at the same time. But, why not? Why not? I like to see people blue with blue names at times. I know, I know. As I appreciate your channel support, Kentucky, so I know that you have my, in terms of, you would mean well. If I think that's what I'm looking for, so. And that you would support and stuff like that, so. And besides, you're a good person, so why not? If anything, I'm doing it because you're a great person. You support. I appreciate it, so. Why not? Blue. It's alright, Alyssa. Because I got the trump card, whatever. I tried actually to do a live stream with a tablet. I was just like, the text is so small I can barely even read the chat. And this is when I was just getting started, so just imagine seeing the chat fly by and stuff like that. Where I would have to enable slow-mo. Like, I don't like to enable slow-mo, but, you know, if you gotta do it, you gotta do it. And you can always add slow-mo in during the video, during your live streams, and just turn it off when you want to. So, you can turn on when you want to, or whatever. You know, whatever it is. Because topics are going, is so talk about that people are writing a lot. And I don't mind people writing a lot. I mean, I've seen people leave comments on my channel that are like 5 paragraphs. And yes, I do read it all. Because, especially if I know who it's from, you know, someone I've seen comment before and stuff like that. And I'm, you know, supporting them in return. So, I take the time to read that stuff. Because, well, and leave a comment because they took the time to write a 5-paragraph thing. I'm gonna take the time to at least write 1 sentence, full sentence. You know, show that appreciation for, you know, the story that they're kind of talking about and stuff like that. Whatever it is, you know. So let me just check what my time is right now. See, one good thing. Oh, jeez. Sometimes I gotta remember not to move my hands in a certain way. At least not yet. Slight discomfort. So I'm trying to remember not to do that. But just like, for anyone that's ever cut their finger on the back of their hand, yeah, around the joint area or knuckle area or whatever, yeah, where you gotta keep your fingers straight for a while because it's the only way to let it heal, especially from a cut, so the skin wants to connect together again. Yeah, you'll understand. You know, you're just like forcefully just trying to, can't bend it, can't move it, and actively mind over matter, mind over the body, you'd be like, no, you can't do that. Hello, let me welcome into the room here, and with a special hi. Okay, as I try to angle this nicely. From Zero to Homestead, thank you for taking the time to drop in. As I wave by turning my body. Yeah, hello. Thank you for taking the time to drop in. And usually I would be more kind of, you know, hand gestures and stuff like that. I know. I was messing around with something earlier and my hand's still dirty from it. But anyways, so apologize for that. I was messing around with some tomatoes and stuff like that, so my finger's slightly stained from it still. I'll have to wash it down later. But anyways, thank you for dropping in. And let me welcome into the room here these wonderful people. Yes, wonderful people. Tack from AOK Forging Adventures and Wes S. Thank you, both of you, for dropping in. I appreciate it very much. Thank you. Hopefully you guys are doing well. And like I said, my hand's sore, so I didn't have a chance to type so much. And then, you know, I've dropped by your guys' streams and stuff like that as much as I can. Hey, Tack, since you're in, if you're watching, well, obviously you're watching, since I already made you a channel moderator, can you put a link to that video that I left a comment on about on your channel? I kind of mentioned it earlier. I just didn't mention a channel name yet, but since you're in right now, you know, leave that link in on the chat for everyone to go check out. Because I was mentioning it earlier about it. So if you want to drop that in, you are free to drop that in, Tack, if you can. I was supposed to add the link in. I'll probably end screen it or something, but I'll have to wait till after I process the live or the video. Oh, which video? I'm talking about the one that I just left that comment on. Remember? The one I left that comment on? And that your announcement thingy. Just kinda, you can kinda freely, per se, advertise it here. Because I want to encourage that. About the things that are going on and the fundraising and all that stuff. So, that, to me, that's something I want to support. So, I am allowing you to actually put that link for that video in the stream right now. Just because, well, you know, and help you get some more people to drop by when it becomes live later on this week. On the 23rd, which is a Friday. I'm still remembering from that video. I thought the 23rd was a Thursday. No, it's a Friday. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. I'm still remembering that from both of you. That's kind of funny. So yeah, you can drop in that. No. I'm talking about the Thanksgiving thing, Tack. That one. Remember the one I left that comment that I would try to combine that live stream later on this week for it. So, you know, you can drop the link in. I will allow you to drop that link in. Because it's probably easier if you drop the link in than, well, for me to find it right now, because I would have to search for it and bring it up. And since you created the content, well, it should be like, what, 5 seconds for you to drop it in. So, anyways. And of course, Wes S. Thanks, man. Thanks. I always appreciate you coming by. You know, I appreciate it. I actually was in your stream earlier, to be honest. I just, I didn't want to type. I should have said hi, but I was in for a little bit. Then had to go take care of something, so I had to drop out again. But I know sometimes I'm not always there, and sometimes I'm working behind in the scenes. But you know, I am listening. You know, and understanding, and you know, and checking out your content too. Of course, as you well know, you know, you guys, both these channels right here. You know, if you haven't checked them out or don't know about them, please check out their content. Show them the same support that they show for our people out there. Where it's helping a couple boys out, learning about outdoor activities to get out there, to help the homeless, fundraising, You know, these guys are that awesome, and that's why I'm saying it right now. And besides, they're in the stream too, so it's easy enough that you can go check them out because they're here right now, so I don't actually have to go find the link for it because they're right here. Because I'm slightly handicapped right now, slightly. My dominant hand isn't so great right now. Oh, alright. I think Tack just put in that link in there. Okay, so it should be in there. I'm assuming, should I make sure? Should I make sure? Actually, I'll just make sure. I'm pretty sure this is the one you're talking. Now, actually.
Hey, folks, Tack with AOK.
Oh, sorry.
Adventures here with a.
Oops. That's actually not the one I'm talking about. That's not the one I'm talking. I wasn't talking about the paranormal one. I'm talking about the one that you're talking about. Your upcoming things for this week on Thursday and Friday. About supporting fundraising for the homeless and stuff like that. That video that you released. Okay, so if you want to remove that, there's a link in there. Tack, that'd be awesome. So that way no one can see that. Because obviously that's not the right one. That's not the right one, and I had to play it, and obviously it's not the right one. And like I said, I would do it personally, but since I injured my dominant hand, it would take me longer. So let me welcome into the room here, Nathaniel's Adventures. Hello, Nathaniel. What is up? Big peace to you. Woo! So, let's see here. Oh, hey, thanks, Tack. You're awesome. You're awesome too. Both of you. You and Brenda. Awesome. You know. Enjoying life. You know, but giving back as much as you can. You know. Yes, I'm talking about that one. Yes, I am talking about that one, Tack. I'm talking about that one. It's the same one that I left a comment on. So. Alright. Should I check this one too? should I check this one? I'm just gonna, let's see here. I think I can mute my overall sound real quick. I think you can still hear me, but you won't hear the audio. As I try to click on click on this with my left hand. This should be the one that I left a comment. I left that comment in there, and yes, exactly. This is the Tack. You got the right one. Yeah, that's for sure the right one. As I try to close it here real quick. Oh, come on. The struggle's real today. Alright. Unmute myself, or unmute my desktop volume and stuff. Yes, Tack, that is the right one. Thank you. So, if you guys want to go check that out, let's see here. Alright, I've removed the first link in there because the first link is not the right one, but the second link, or the only link that's in the chat right now, is actually the right one, to the one that I've been talking about, so yeah. And let me welcome into the room here, Valerie. Hello, Valerie. That's my turning wave. So, thank you for taking the time to drop in. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. I've always appreciated your channel support too. You know, from the live stream, coming by the live stream, and you know, even leaving comments. Appreciate it very much. So let's see what it is. Oh, it's cool. It's cool, Val. It's cool, Val. Like I said, if you seconds, minutes, I appreciate the support, no matter how long it is. Yes, it's those little things that add up over time. I see, Grumpy. Okay. Now that's on Friday, right? That's on the 23rd, right, Tack? So 11 Eastern, so that'd be about. I think you mean AM and PM, obviously, for the times. So that'd be about 8 Pacific and 2 Pacific for everyone living out west here. Yeah, Friday. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So I encourage everyone that if they got time on Friday, you know, drop on by. Maybe you can't, give monetary support, but just like how I said in a different live stream, just because you can't give monetary support, you can still give that more channel support, personal support, and encourage something like this. I mean, just show them that, hey, this is a good thing, you know. And of course, if you can, share it and stuff like that. So, and that's why I've encouraged TAC to leave that in, because, well, it's a good thing, and, if people could do more of that stuff, that'd be awesome. I'm really having a hard time trying to lift my hands right now. Yes. Tomorrow's just around the corner, yeah. Well, luckily, Kentucky, my phone's not getting any fatter. Thank goodness. Alright, alright. uh, and feel free to drop by and check out Grumpy Old Man's Does Prepping, who formerly had a different channel, as you will see in the content, as he has previous channel content on there. I'm hoping to see some new stuff soon, you know. Maybe see some updated bag or kit or whatever, and stuff like that. It's always nice to revise stuff every so often. It always shows that, changes, and it'll happen regardless. Maybe the change is a little slower, but change does eventually come. Change is one of those eventualities, and these revisions that I do too on the channel, as I revise the kits and backpacks or whatever, it reminds us, hey, I'm learning more, and maybe something that I learned I can add in, or something I've learned to do or create or make better I can add in and make the system, kit, whatever you want to call it, better. So yeah, alright. Yeah, exactly what Tax said right there. So I encourage everyone to check out AOK Forging and Adventures, and drop by, support not only that live stream on Friday if you can, but if you want to, and if you can, support the content as well. You don't have to say that I sent you over. You don't even have to say that. You don't even have to say that, because I don't need that. But you can if you want. You don't need to. And show them some support if you can. Ooh! Nice. Nice, nice. Can't wait to see that. Hopefully it'll come by sooner than later. Maybe it'll come by the end of the year here. Maybe it'll be here by in 2018, before 2019, stuff like that. Now, I guess I kind of mentioned it in a different live stream, but just in case anyone was wondering, I mentioned I've been bringing out some stuff, and I actually have brought out one of the kits back out, and there's a video on it about my lights out or blackout kit version 1. And the reason why, really, just like I said about the revision, why I haven't released one, certain kits or bags or pouches or backpacks, is because I've been revising it on and on. I'm just like, and stuff like that. And certain little things I want to show first before I show, well, the whole thing. So I don't have to explain it in the video too much, and it'll make more sense. So I can just refer to it versus taking the next 4 or 5 minutes just to explain something and making the video too long. Hey, thanks, Val. Thanks. Oh, hey. Yep. You can blame CR. Just kidding. So yeah, I was planning to do other live stream content, but well, I guess I can't at the moment. But on the bright side of things, I get to kind of help out some of this air stuff here and support the fundraising here and the channel support that people do and helping people in their local area, community, and such and such. It's always nice. It makes you appreciate the smaller things, what you have, right? Appreciate what you have. Probably that's probably one of the more important things to remember for everyone celebrating Thanksgiving in the US for this Thursday. You know, it's nice to have these these Black Friday deals and stuff like that. But remember, that's just material goods, gear. Materials can be replaced. Things like people, friendship, random acts of kindness, they can transcend time and, and are more important. No, I have not yet. Grumpy, I've not yet. I've barely even can leave a comment. I only left a few replies. Yeah, I haven't even love-hearted or thumbs up anything on there. Just a few. That's just from the last live stream that I did at. The previous static videos, I haven't actually replied yet. Since this happened to me the night before, or in about 24 hours ago. So yeah. So I'll probably go till the bottom of the hour here. I'll go for 90 minutes here, hopefully. So as a quick recap here, everyone that can drop by this live stream this Friday, show some support for what AOK Forging Adventures is trying to do in terms of giving back and supporting and fundraising. Feel free to, even if it's just to encourage them, get them motivated and stuff like that. And if you can, try to give back this holiday season, if you can, you know. Maybe it's not monetary, maybe it's not gear, but even those random acts of kindness, you know, show that positive side, where, you know, for a lack of a better phrase, things have, I think, not everything has gone to hell yet, so. Alright. That's cool, Grumpy. Thank you, Val. Thank you for taking the time to drop in. I appreciate it. As I lift up my fingers to do a peace sign for you. And like I said, I usually type in the chat more often, but this time I can't be bothered. Just because I can barely even lift a coffee cup. Yeah. That's good coffee. It's kind of cold now. It's kind of cold after an hour of live streaming, but still tastes pretty good. So let's see here. Yeah, I'll probably go for, like I said, till the bottom of the hour. I think it should say about 75 minutes has gone by. 73 minutes, so I'll go till that 90-minute mark. Just because I want to. Woo! Enough said. Enough said. HBD! Have fun with that, though. So. Let's see, where else would I go in here? So I talked about that, give back, and all that stuff. Oh, I guess I'll kind of chat a little bit more about some things coming to the channel and kind of update you guys out there about things going on. Well, if this one thing didn't happen to me, there would have been another static video up for tonight, but I have to wait till I heal up so I can actually do it. Because right now I don't want to edit. I really don't want to edit right now. We'll make a thumbnail and do all this typing and copying and pasting and cutting and pasting. So, and this is why I decided to do a live stream, because it's a little bit easier. Because I know how to edit. I just have to set it up beforehand. Yeah, because I was actually going to show something, start something, or at least potentially start something. But I think I'm going to have to wait a little bit more. But on the bright side of things, it gives me more time to think about the content a little bit more. How I want to set it up, things I want to say, you know, phrases, you know, maybe something punny in there if I can, you know, make it a little bit more exciting, more interesting, stuff like that. Because the thing is, I like to edit just the normal snag videos just because, well, I try to make the video shorter. Try to fill in for 10 minutes, you're getting like 9.5 minutes of like solid info or content. And, you know, 15-second, 8-second intro, 7 seconds of me welcoming everyone and saying hi, and 15-second outro. But the rest is, you know, whatever the video's about, whatever it is. Where it's creating something, or have created something, things coming up, a kid or whatever. So I like to try to do that as much as possible. Because I always realize that people are, like I said, about the time thing. And I mention it time and time again, you know. People only have so much time. Short videos tend to do better overall. Plunked. Hawk. Oh, okay. Okay, Grumpy. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. In the new year, hey? Well, let's see. That's only, let's see. What? Just under 6 weeks to go. So, all the best on that, you know, and I'll try to combine support it as much as I can. Yeah, I probably won't go too much longer just because I need to give my hand a break. Actually, I gotta take it out of the swing temporarily. This swing's kind of affecting my shoulder a little, and I gotta stretch anyways. Oh, yeah. So, see, I actually have it out right now because I got tried to stretch a little here. Now, luckily, as a quick channel, as an update from the previous live stream that I did, I can actually make a fist and open it up. Barely, though. I need to give it a little bit more time. You know, try to give it some time here. I'm trying to do that 40-hour thing. But, you know, give it some time. It's just like getting cut on the back of your finger where you gotta hold it straight. Gotta commit to it. Because it might help in the long run of things. Or maybe not be in so much pain later on. But the live stream before talks about it more. No, actually, Grumpy Old Man, I don't think I'm gonna do that yet. Not yet, anyways. I'll see you after tomorrow. I had a shower the night before, so I should be okay still. It's not that bad. In terms of that, not the pain or what happened, but in terms of that kind of stuff. But yeah, I appreciate it, man. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, because I've just been kind of icing it down and stuff like that, wrapping it and stuff like that, just to numb the pain a little bit and kind of, you know, immobilize it for now. Give it some time. Yeah, yeah. You know, hopefully it won't be long term. So, and like I said in the previous live stream, it's those first minutes to first 24 to 48 hours of something you do that can really make a difference, especially in the long run of things. Whether or not it's from falling to a cut to whatever. You know, it's those first moments that really matter. And as I've seen it a lot randomly. You know, as a quick story here, I've seen people, you know, they don't want to put this on, wrap this or whatever, then, you know, starts hurting them like 2 days later, and their cut or whatever, blister, whatever it is, breaks open, and then they start complaining about it, and, you know, just go wrap it up. Just go wrap it up. You're not less of a man, less of a person, less of a lady, less of a person, just because you're taking care of your injuries, let's just say, or cuts or whatever, you know? No, it's being smart, so that way you can get back into the game, so to speak, you know? and get back to doing stuff and not have that downtime anymore. So yeah, I'm glad you understand, Grumpy. So I'll probably go for another, let's see here, as I quickly look in here, another 8 minutes. 8 minutes there, give or take, 8-10 minutes, whatever. So kind of go to that 90-minute mark. I don't actually want to stay on too long. I actually was gonna do something else, but I'm like, no, it's too much at the moment. I'm like barely getting my left side to do something, let alone trying to do a lot more and stuff like that. Let's just say I learned that I guess I have to bear hug my bag to pick it up. But it works at the moment, so I'm not gonna argue with that. Just give me a sec here. I know I'm off frame. Sorry about that. I'm just making sure. Yeah, it should be all. Uh, all that stuff from before, the links and all that stuff, all should be good. So I won't say it again. So let's see here. Yeah, maybe I'll just go for another 5 minutes here. Just cause. Sorry. I keep having to make sure that I'm not lagging behind or stopping on the stream. Because I'm looking at the OBS screen right now and the YouTube side pop-up chat, so sometimes I'm like, I don't see that I'm delayed. Well, I know I'm delayed obviously, but slightly, that 30-second or whatever delay, but in terms of like, you know, hiccups in the stream and stuff like that, or buffering too much. But they seem to be good. As far as I see it, yeah, it seem to be good. So in the last couple minutes here, as I finish off the stream here, I want to say a special thank you to everyone that dropped by in this live stream and to support everyone on this live stream that popped in. And, you know, maybe you'll be interested in their content and support some of their helpful live streams and support that helping if you can. Maybe not with just monetary support, but with real channel, real people support. You know, show that awesomeness and stuff like that. So, hey, thanks, man. Thanks. And the thing is, I mean, I haven't had any pain pills or anything like that, just icing it down. Because I don't think the pain pills would help much. So, and it's not that bad right now. I'll see you in the morning once again. I'll probably do another channel live stream update about it, just so, and see. But only time will tell. Only time will tell. So I want to say a special thank you to all these channels that came by, and I know I'm off screen here. Grumpy, Old Man Does Prepping, Valerie, AOK, 14 Adventures, Kentucky Survival, Wes S here, Nathaniel's Adventures, Alyssa, and Puppy Graph, Secret West here, Rush Creek Survival, Serving from Home, and I know Third World Prepper came in right at the beginning, and Daskai, Ruby, all these other people that came by too. I appreciate it very much, so, you know, and always reminds me why I'm doing this channel in the first place, and my reasons before supporting and all that stuff. for the people, as much as I can, of course. I am only one person, but like I always said, one person can help someone, right? So with that, I almost forgot Lacey J. See, I almost forgot about that. I just saw it. I almost forgot. And I think I pretty much got everyone in there. So, let's. Jeez, I gotta scroll all the way down. Come on, scroll down. All right. Oh, well. I can't leave. Not just yet. I'll get. Oh, just because Spicy's in the room here. Backwoods raised. What is up, man? How's it going? Hopefully, I'll have some nice something like what you have, but it'll say CR and it'll say in creation mode, real shiny. Maybe I'll ask someone to make something or make it on my own or whatever. So, hello. So I want to welcome Backwards Raised into the room here, aka Spicy. Welcome into the chat here. Thank you for taking the time to drop in, even though I'm on the way out. So I'll give a few extra minutes in here just because. And actually, just because. Hold on a sec, let me change this up real quick. Oh yeah, thanks Alyssa. I appreciate that. Why not? Even though I can probably moderate my channel usually most of the time, but I like to see people in blue. Yes, thanks Alyssa for that. Thank you very much. So I thought I changed that, didn't I? Did I not click on that? I thought I changed that, didn't I? It's kind of weird. Oh no, I did. So yeah, Spicy, I made you give you that monkey wrench icon in there. Yeah. Spanner, moderator, wrench, whatever you want to call it, thing. Hell, you could probably call it a crescent wrench if you want to. Oh, hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. And thanks for coming by and, just give it a quick hi. I understand people are busy. Yeah, I understand that. Sometimes I'm in creation mode and I need to get back into it. So I can't spend too much time. But I do appreciate when people can come by. However long, however short, adds up over time. A lot of little things can add up over time. So, unfortunately, Spicy. One more minute here. I was on the way out. I only delayed it just because, well, I can't just leave Spicy with a cold shoulder. You're gonna welcome him. Because Spicy here, Backwoods Raised, is that awesome. Who has a very cool man cave right now. So everyone can go, doesn't know, Backwoods Raised can go check out the content and check out that awesome man cave. That's really awesome. Hopefully I'll get something just as big as that in my own image. Creation mode. So, hey, thanks man. I might not be from the same reasons though from you, but I can feel your pain on your wrist, because let's just say something happened to me too. So yeah, and I actually have it in a swing right now. I don't want to raise my hand too much. I barely even. I mean, I can make a fist and open my hand, but I need to give it some time. I just have it wrapped right now and stuff like that. just hopefully it'll help. So I'll probably go for another last minute here, I guess. So, yeah, thanks for everyone that dropped by on this, everyone that I mentioned, and Backwoods Raid with Spicy came in at the last second, so that's awesome. I appreciate it all, and everyone, some good wishes and all that stuff. Thank you very much. You know, I'm sorry that I haven't replied to many people's comments, but yeah, I'm working on it. So eventually you'll see I'll reply and all that stuff. Oh yeah. Not like what happened to you, but you know, I feel your pain, let's just say at times. And hopefully this will kind of subside and hopefully get better. I'm hoping so. I'm hoping that tomorrow morning it'll be much better for me. It won't be as bad. I'm hoping. I'm hoping. I'm hoping to see positive results coming in, and you know, I'll take better. I'll take better. I'll take better. You know, maybe it won't be healed, but I'll take better. You know, less pain. I'll take that. I'll take that. Okay. So, like always, as the world changes so much oneself to reach a new level of skill and knowledge, one must practice. A single person can't help everyone in this world, but one person, regardless of your age to a certain degree, your race, your gender, your nationality, and whoever you pick as a mate, soulmate, whatever you want to call it, your religious beliefs, and what you do on your channel can help someone in this world. And until that next video for me, thank you for dropping in on this late night chit chat, and it's peace out from the guy that's enjoying creation mode, like all the time. It's peace out from you know who. CR, and I'll catch you next time. Take care all. Bye.